everybody, welcome back to another episode. It's March, and we've decided to bring back March Madness. So what is March Madness? Basically, it's where we take a box of cards. Here, in this instance, we have this box of 2025 Museum Collection. We open it up, and then we see if we made a profit on the box. Basically, the madness of it is ripping wax to try to make a profit, because typically, I would say, depending on the product, definitely over half of the boxes you're going to come out with a loss, maybe as high as 75 to 80%. However, there's some boxes out there that'll give you a $1,000 card, $5,000 card, maybe even a $10,000, $20,000 cards in rare instances. Now, out of Museum Collection, we've had some really good hits. We've had that one-of-one Joe DiMaggio Relic Auto. What's that worth? 5, 10, 20K? There's a lot of different opinions in the chat when you pull that, but it's definitely worth way more than the cost of the box. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the current going rate of these boxes online. Now, Museum Collection is all sold out everywhere. So if you want to buy one, you're going to buy one off of Blowout Cards or Steel City Collectibles or Dave and Adams. So the price that we're going to use is $589. So we have to get more value back in this box than $589, and we'll see what we can do. Now, this box, all of these cards are going out to our sponsor of this video, that is Corey A. So, Corey, thank you very much for taking this one. And also, by the way, a little change from last year. When we did March Madness last year, I basically, when I had the signups, I said a part of this is that you are going to allow me to sell all the cards for you, and then I'll use those comps. Now, those comps can vary wildly. They can swing pretty high or pretty low. For example, if we have someone in the auction that really loves, say, a Pete Crow Armstrong, they might pay double comps because they want it right then and there. And you might have a Pete Crow Armstrong crowd, or a crowd that no one likes Pete Crow Armstrong, and it might sell for half as much as the comp. For example, when I just did a consignment a couple weeks ago, I sold a Colson Montgomery for somebody that sold for about half as much as the comps on eBay. So we're going to use the most recent comp on eBay for our pricing on this. So thank you very much. Let's go ahead and get into this. Hit that subscribe button. Let's see what we can find. We'll go nice and slow. It's an easy one to do here because there's only, 8 cards in the entire box. So let's see what we have. We're going to have at least 2 base cards, and then we're also going to have 2 numbered cards, and then at least 3 hits. Sometimes there's 4. Let's see what we can do. So right off the bat, we have a freaking issue with the Kirby Puckett. It's kind of like fraying right there. So that Kirby Puckett, I'm not even going to look that one up. Usually a base card might go for 99 cents or so. We're going to go ahead and comp that one out. We're going to put it in the quarter box, 0.25 cents on the Kirby Puckett. The second card, card number 2, and the base cards isn't where your value is going to be. Like I said, most of these cards are going to be 99 cents or so. We got Ernie Banks base coming up next, and then we'll get into the numbered stuff. Again, I would say that Ernie Banks, someone might throw that in a $1 box. And, yeah, 99 cents. Even the numbered stuff is going for just a few dollars. So we'll go ahead and put a price of that Ernie Banks. I see one has sold for $3.59, which is above what some of the numbered stuff sells for. So I'm going to go ahead and take some liberty here. I'm going to call that Ernie Banks a $1 card. All right, now we get to the numbered stuff. I'm going to go ahead and use a spacer to kind of cover the hits because we might have some crazy good hits in there. I'll tell you what, with Museum Collection lately, we've just been having crazy amounts of luck. And I hope it continues. And you know what? Just looking at it, I think we have a 4-hit box here. This could be nice. All right, so here we go. Our first numbered card, it's going to be a Ted Williams out of 249 on the yellow. Let's go ahead and check this one out. Probably, I would say at most a few dollars on this one. Ted Williams at 249. Most recent comp, $8.27, sold on March 27th. So not too bad. A little higher than I thought. So Teddy Ball Game in the books. Now we have our other numbered card coming up. It's going to be a Koufax. It's going to be a little lower numbered, so that's always better for value. The lower number card it is, typically the more it's worth. And the Sandy Koufax right here is most recently sold on eBay. It just sold March 7th, yesterday, for $4.25. So lower numbered than the Ted Williams, but Ted Williams maybe has a little bit more of a draw. So right now we're at $13 back on the $589 box. But again, this is where all of the value comes. It's if you can hit a big name autograph. All right, here we go. For Corey, our Relic, it's going to be a nice one. Tatis on the quad Relic. Check it out. Beautiful card right there. Quad Relic, Fernando Tatis. It is numbered to 99, numbered 91 out of 99. And Quad Relics will be worth a little bit more. I see one recently sold for $35 for a best offer. So I don't have 130 point up. So I'm going to go ahead and guess that this one's going to be, I see another sale sold on February 23rd for $20. One sold on March 1st. Buy it now for $17. So the Tatis Quad Relic to 99. We're going to go ahead and throw a price of $20.50 on it. We're up to $34 on the box. We have a long way to go. We need to get a big card here. A big rookie auto or something to that effect. Here we go. We're going to have our autograph. And there is going to be a bonus autograph in here. Logan Webb, the leader in strikeouts last year in the National League. So what's a Logan Webb dual relic to $299 worth? I would suspect maybe $20-30, and right on the money, $30. Most recently sold $29.99 on March 7th. This exact same card sold for $30. So Logan Webb, the $299 autograph, selling for $29.99, and that's a buy it now price. Just scrolling down, we see some prices a little higher, a little lower, but I think that's a pretty good price on that one. All right, so Logan Webb, strikeout leader, but we need a big name here. We're at $64 for the box. $589 is the cost of the box on Blowout. Here we go, taking the next one up. It is gonna be David Festa. Alrighty. Well, David Festa is just kind of a bonus auto. I feel like this is a bonus auto. There's still another one coming. Thank goodness. David Festa auto numbered to 199. What is that? 149. I'm guessing $5 to $10 on this one. And most recently sold. Yep, we've got March 2nd, $3.25, but it comes with a $5 shipping, $9.50, $7.67. I'm going to go ahead and use the $9.50 on this one. David Festa. I don't think that $3 is a good comp to $149 on the auto. $9.50. All right, so it comes down to this. One final card. Well, I will tell you right now that currently looking at that last card, we're looking at a $515 loss right now. So we need this card to be like a major rookie star like a Nick Kurtz or a Roki Sasaki. That'll get it done. A major all-star like an Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani, Paul Skeens. That'll definitely get it done. Or a major star / Hall of Famer, like maybe like a Bo Jackson, or even most Hall of Famers, most high-end Hall of Famers will get the job done. And Albert Pujols, Ichiro, something like that. And then you have your like mid-end Hall of Famers that probably won't get it done, like Tim Raines, Burt Blyleven. But here we go, the final card. This will be interesting. It's going to make or break the box. I would say right now, if we were on like Polymarket or Kalshi, the odds of this box breaking even right now are probably like 2%, because this one card is going to have to be big. All right, here we go. The final card of the box. It is going to be, all righty, it's going to be one of these nice, it's a retrospective. That'll be perfect. So typically these are old timers. Retro, it's a player that's going to be, from decades past. New York Yankees is the team. It is gonna be Donnie Baseball. Don Mattingly on card auto. What a beauty. Don Mattingly numbered to 75. A gorgeous card right there. So Don Mattingly, is he enough to save the box? Mattingly not a Hall of Famer. We're seeing his autographs on this one have sold for around $150. The gold frame ones go for up to $300, but since this isn't the gold frame case hit, the most recent comp that I can find on this one with bid sold on March 1st, and it sold for, here's the moment of truth, $121.50. So overall, the box feels pretty good there. I mean, with the Don Mattingly and the bonus hit. But unfortunately, without, you know, a super low number, now if that manually out of 5 or 10, we're probably in business. But museum collection and boxes that don't have that many cards in it, like Tier 1 and Archive Signature Series, they are really like lottery tickets. So let's go ahead and recap this one. Thanks, Corey, for sponsoring this one. We got another one coming up. Another one of these. We'll do another March Madness, and we'll try a hobby box. Here is the financials of this museum collection box. The Kirby Puckett base, we listed at 25 cents. We'd probably sell that because it's damaged. Ernie Banks, you get $1 for on eBay. Ted Williams, $8.27. Now, some of these you might be able to squeeze a little more money out of, like that Ted Williams. You could probably throw it on there for $10. Buy it now, and somebody might take it. Sandy Koufax, you might throw it on there for $10. Buy it now, somebody might take it. So you might be able to squeeze a little more money out of it, but you're going to have to wait probably a lot longer. Overall, the final stats. The total box return was $195.26 in estimated value. The cost of the box from blowout cards is $589. So the profit or loss, looking at a $393 loss on this one. So Corey, thanks for sponsoring this one. It's March Madness. We once did an entire month where every single day I was opening a box, and we ended up way down in the red. But there was some boxes along the way where there was a nice big green candle where it shot us back up. So thank you very much for watching. I'd like to remind you before we sign off today that we will be live tonight. It's our Whatnot Sunday night show, so check us out. Sign up if you haven't already. Use this code to sign up. You'll get $15 for free. Use that QR code right there. Goes to the same place. You get $15 for free. And we're live 4 nights a week on Whatnot now, every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday with breaks. And then Tuesdays is kind of like anything goes day where we might do some singles and stuff like that. So thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your Sunday, and I hope to see you in our live stream tonight, probably starting around 5:30 p.m. Eastern time or so. Good night, everybody.